So, Payday 2, playing the game. It's going to be another video tutorial like the last one I made, which was tips and tricks. Requested actually by a comment made on my last video. I'm sure he knows who he is and he'll see this. Anyway, they'll see, sorry. Many apologies if that was a woman. I have no idea. But anyway, I thought I would make another video going more in depth into how to play Payday 2. Just simple things that can actually improve the game a lot and make you actually be able to make us pull off a lot easier. Sometimes there are such silly things that just don't happen in public matches, such as just setting up a perimeter or keeping an eye on you fixing the drill, things like that just don't happen. So I'm going to put together a piece by piece step to most heists. I won't be doing all heists, or well, I won't say heists but missions, because in the full release you get missions that aren't necessarily heists, such as rats, which I believe you actually at one point make cocaine and stuff, but this will be just generally for heists and robberies of certain places like jewelry stores and stuff. So, casing mode. First thing you need to know is what to look out for. CCTVs, guards and civilians. These are the things you need to keep an eye on, because depending on what you're wearing and what guns you're using, you might look very suspicious to them. This will all depend on what you've chosen when you started your mission. There is a visibility meter next to all weapons and armor in the inventory screen, which will show you how easy it is you are to spot and how long it will take before someone notices you if you get too close to them. Obviously, if you have a gun out in front of a camera, you're going to be spotted almost instantly, but when you're just walking around without your mask on, there will be a certain amount of time before you're spotted when you're next to an enemy soldier, and that will depend on what you are equipped with and how you look. Next up is entrances. Now, they may not always just be the way in through the front and then just all guns blazing. If you're looking to do a stealth mission, and it is possible to actually get a high stealth without firing a single bullet, although it is very hard, you should look for alternative ways into the target building. There can be a back entrance or window or something like that. Right, so next up is when you've actually just been detected and you need to start sorting yourself out, ready for the police assault. Obviously get all your drills in place and make sure they're all ready, but what you really need to do is set up a perimeter. Now, what I mean by that is that you have all your guys that you're playing with defending positions where the police will enter and assault you. Normally there'll probably be 3 or 4 main areas where the police pathing is set to come in. They might come in through windows, but most of the time they head for entrances, so you need to make sure you have all of those covered. As you can see on screen, these are some of the ones that you'll have for the bank heist mission. If you're playing with randoms and you're not communicating, do your best to try and just fill in the positions where other people are not near, and if they are actually listening, then type in chat where you need them to defend or where you want to defend, and hopefully they'll get the message and you will have the place locked down properly. Now, one thing that people would probably think is really simple and straightforward, you don't really need to know this, you should know this already, is taking cover. This is a sort of game where you'll feel probably like a badass and stuff and crazy, and just look at that thing. Look at that guy just flying around over there doing nothing. What is he doing? But like I was saying, you need to take cover. It is important that you actually conserve your health, because it does not regenerate. The only thing that regenerates is the armor, the little white circle. And what I've found is when I'm playing it, I'll end up getting more hurt than I actually think I am, because the circle will disappear, but I won't have noticed because I'm mostly concentrating on shooting people, and I'll be taking massive hits to my health, as you'll see. I don't actually realise it, and then I just lose all my health almost instantly, and you need to stop that from happening, because there's only so many doctor bags you can get on one map, and although you do get half your health back if you go down, it is still very hard to run on half health. So make sure you take plenty of cover wherever you can, and obviously when you're reloading, don't stand there staring at your enemies, just find some cover and then just drop out and shoot them. If got a lot of enemies, a good thing is to take one shot each before you finish them off, because they'll end up doing their fall over and hurt animation, which is sometimes quite amusing, especially when they dive. But it will give you enough time to take them out, reload, or do anything you need to. Last little thing is just keeping an eye on your ammo by making sure you take headshots. They can be a really easy way to obviously save ammo. If you can get one shot into the head rather than like 3 body shots, wherever it's going to take, they'll work. You'll know when you get a headshot because you'll see their helmet fling right off, as you'll see in a second. See, there it goes, and that is how you know you've got a headshot. If you've got a really accurate weapon, then you can save a lot of ammo by just aiming for the head. Obviously, with recoil, if you aim for the chest and shoot from the bullets, you'll most likely shoot upwards into their head, and then you'll get the headshot. So always try and aim for the head if you can. It will save you a lot of ammo. Now, when making your escape, it's important to have your stuff ready to go as fast as possible, because as soon as the escape arrives, you have to run out into the open. So, when you're in a jewelry store or somewhere similar where you have to collect several bags, always pile them up as close as possible to where the escape car will be. In this instance, it will be one of 3 spots outside the front, so where we put them was ideal, unless it was to the left and there's a left entrance. Obviously, it's up to chance, so we put them in the middle, and luckily the escape car was there. When you're making your escape, make sure you cover your other teammates, otherwise they will go down and it will cost you even longer than it already did to get out. So make sure you can stop to shoot, and also, as I've done here, do not let yourself lose all your armor. Otherwise you will be a sitting duck and you will die instantly. Obviously, if you can, go back for more, but make sure you don't try and go back into a load of enemies. Luckily, we'd established a sort of linear passage to the shop where we covered each other's backs in order to get the stuff in there. Make sure when you get to the van you just point your camera up and chuck it there, as long as it lands just inside. Only if it's just slightly inside, it will count and you'll be able to get out there faster. Now, this is obviously a given, but make sure that when you're escaping you actually put some teamwork in, otherwise you will all go down and you'll fail right when you're so close. When you're obviously getting the money to the van, you're concentrating on just running and getting it in there, not realising that behind you your teammates may be going down, as one of them actually has in this instance. Luckily, our teammates worked together and got him up. There was also a point where I went down as well, and they got me up. So teamwork is essential. And also, when you're escaping, always make sure you moan at them like this. It's good fun, and you need to get them out there, because until everyone is in the square, you cannot get out.
Hey, Chain, come with me. Hey, Dallas, come with me. Hey, Wolf, come with me. Oh, Wolf, follow me. Hey, Wolf, follow me. Hey, Chain.
Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I have got a review coming up of the Snowball microphone, which is what I've been using to record this commentary. Hopefully you guys will like it, and I will see you in the next one.
Looking down on the cars on the highway.